haven't done these in a bit, but I did a whole bunch of them. I don't know if I said this in another video. I did a whole bunch of these little devotional things. And then I must have had like 20 of them. I didn't know I had that many. So I been probably doing one or two a day, trying to get them off my phone. Most of them I'm coughing. Okay, I haven't coughed in like 3 weeks or two weeks. So old video. I'm just a couple weeks older and a lot better looking now. I get better looking with age. What is this? This is Beautifully Broken. I have no idea what this is about. This is inspired out of Psalm 31. I am forgotten as though I were dead. I have become like broken pottery. Our bus finally arrived at our much anticipated destination, an archaeological dig in Israel, where we would actually do some excavation work of our own. The site's director explained that anything we might unearth had been untouched for thousands of years. Digging up broken shards of pottery, we felt as though we were touching history. It's too bad we can't do a dig like that here in our country. And just look for common sense. After an extended time, we were led to a workstation where those broken pieces from huge vases, I don't know how you're going to say that multiple or plural, from huge vases shattered long ago, were being put back together. After an extended time, we were led to a workstation where those broken pieces from huge vases shattered long ago were being put back together. The picture was crystal clear. Those artisans reconstructing centuries-old broken pottery were a beautiful representation of the God who loves to fix broken things. In Psalm 31:12, David wrote, I am forgotten as though I were dead. I have become like broken pottery. Though no occasion is given for the writing of the psalm, David's life's difficulties often found voice in his laments, just like this one. The song describes him as being broken down by danger, enemies, and despair. So where did he turn for help? In verse 16, David cries out to God, let your face shine on your servant. Save me in your unfailing love. The God who was the object of David's trust, key there, trust, is the same one who still fixes broken things today. All he asks is that we call out to him and trust in his unfailing love. What areas of brokenness have you experienced? How has God helped you through those difficult times? God of my help, I thank you for all the times I've fallen and been broken. Times when you've put me back together. Not long ago went back and I just go to my Bible software and plug in David, find out where it first shows up, and just started reading. The one key about, there's probably other major things here, but when I said trust, the God who was the object of David's trust, David always knew who God was, who his God was, where he stood, even when he did something wrong, he knew what was going to happen. He depended greatly on his God. Okay, and as men, I'll speak for myself as a guy, as someone of Western culture, 55 years old, live alone, very independent. It's very hard for me to see outside myself. And I see this more now than ever, especially looking back. Very hard to see outside myself as requiring someone else's help, because I've done stuff on my own for so long. It's just a habit. The first thing I look to in every situation, I hate to say it, is not God or the Holy Spirit and the teaching through Jesus and all this. I have to discipline myself. When you're sitting there thinking about something, hey, how's this going to work out? What's going on here? Maybe I'm concerned, or there's some worry or whatever. Waste of time. Waste of time, because I'm just in my head. Okay, no, not much in there, but it's no place to be. To get in the routine of depending on, asking for guidance, John 14, 15, 16, and depending on these things and building that relationship of trust between me and my maker, it's difficult. I have plenty of problems, but just getting in the habit of, don't do this alone. It's not necessary that you do this alone. Wake up. What have you been reading? There's a purpose for this. Anyhow, I'll leave that alone. Love you. God bless.